Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here. So did you hear about Yuzu? Yeah, no, it's funny. The day I uploaded my video talking about the Nintendo Yuzu lawsuit is the day where they settled out of court. And like hit the news like fire. So, yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks that Yuzu's dead. And what's even worse is Citra is dead. I didn't know. I wasn't aware that like Yuzu and Citra were kind of like close hand in hand. So the fact that Nintendo had to go after Yuzu, it also in turn they had to go after Citra as well. So that is a big hit to like 3DS emulation and just even like game preservation as a whole. The fact that like the 3DS eStore is down and you can't go out and buy 3DS games anymore, and Nintendo doesn't support the 3DS in any way, that sucks. That shit sucks, dude. But yeah, no, that was rough. We all kind of knew it was gonna happen. There's really no way Yuzu could take Nintendo to court and win. Even though I've heard that Yuzu's like had a good chance, like if they got in front of the right judge, or jury, or whoever would have handled this, they could have really did a like had a strong case against Nintendo. But again, the way the American legal system works is like pretty much whoever has the most money going into it is probably the one who's gonna win. It's just shitty. It's just a shitty system. But yeah, so Yuzu Citra is now dead. They're not really dead because since Yuzu and I believe Citra was just all open source, we're gonna see within the next couple months a bunch of like Yuzu-like emulators start popping up. I just noticed the sun's starting to come in and it's like starting to like whitewash the entire video. So don't worry, like there's not a fucking spirit bomb going off in the background there. It's just the sun coming into the room. But so yeah, no, it sucks. It really does suck. Yeah, but again, the writing was kind of on the wall when like Nintendo started like looking at Yuzu and starting getting pissed off about it. We knew it wasn't gonna be long. Personally, I'm happy I still have Yuzu on my Odin 2. I have one of the latest builds still on it, and a lot of games run. Like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, One Piece Pirates Warriors 3, Breath of the Wild runs on it. So I'm happy. I'm happy I got it when I did. I'd be really disappointed if I got my Odin 2 today and it's like, oh, nope, Yuzu's dead. You can't do it. You can't do that. So yeah, no. Other than that, honestly, what I really wish would have happened, and I think if Nintendo was smart, I wish they like got their lawyers, they sat down with like the Yuzu team and was like, listen, we can either sue you and completely destroy you, just like we did, or we like what you're doing, we don't like support the piracy on it, but as Nintendo, we want to take this over. Where they go to the Yuzu team and they said like, listen, you're gonna work for us, all of this stuff that you're working on is now ours, and we're going to either like incorporate it with our Switch Online service or do something where Nintendo starts making like its own personal like emulators that you can download from like the App Store or stuff like that. Like I think if Nintendo was smart, they would have done that instead of completely like killing it. Going to these people and working with them and trying to get something going where they can still work on the Yuzu emulator, but it's kind of under Nintendo's like wing, and they actually do have a say in monitoring what they're doing. Because again, you're never going to stop piracy. And I remember reading this book about actual pirates, like 16th century, like pirates, like Pirates of the Caribbean pirates. And, but it was like a historical kind of recount of it. And basically the guy that stopped piracy, the way he did it was he came up with this like program where if you were a pirate, you could go to any like English like city or port or whatever, go to basically like the police and just say like, I'm a pirate, I want a pardon, and you would just be pardoned. And honestly, that got rid of like 90% of piracy basically overnight. And I think if Nintendo wanted to do something similar where it's just like, listen, we're not going to attack you anymore. We're going to kind of like work with you and just kind of monitor and like find some way to like kind of monetize this service without like killing it and allowing you guys to continue. I think that would have put Nintendo in a lot better light. And then they could also put out like a statement that like, oh, we care about game preservation, even though they really don't because they can't find a good way to monetize it yet. But I think if they did it that way, everybody would have like been singing Nintendo's praises. Where if they found some way to kind of work with Yuzu to keep it going, but have the ability to have some say over like what's going on, prevent stuff like Tears of the Kingdom getting leaked out and people playing it on emulators. I think if they did something like that, that would have been good. But again, that's too much work. That's too much work for a company. They'd rather just fucking kill the thing and then move on. But ironically, what they're going to do is cause probably more emulators to come out for the Switch and probably just kind of embolden pirates to be like, now you get people pissed off at you. Now you get these pirates who have the savvy to pirate your games. They're just going to do it more. So again, it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. But other than that, those are pretty much all my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in some other video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. That really helps me out. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.